stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness to one and to all. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness to one and to all. Hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. Vibrating in the highest version of your authentic self. And for me, I'm feeling good for no reason at all. And feeling good for no reason at all. For those who figure them. Living and learning. Living and learning require listening. I ain't gonna try not to be here too long today, but I need to drop a few jewels. Living and learning requires listening. You ever felt like sometimes it feel like it take losing everything for life to get right for you? I know I don't felt like that in my life before, and I found myself contemplating over that earlier. You know, sometimes it feel like you gotta lose everything in life for life to get right for you. You gotta lose everything but your life, because we still here. For those who understand where I'm coming from, you still here, then you made it. But sometimes it feels like you gotta lose everything in life for life to get right for you. I'm glad we made it though. When it ain't no one to blame, that's an opportunity to walk through your soul. When there's no one to blame, you can walk through your soul. Love, honor, and respect is due to all people, family. All beings. Love, honor, and respect to all living beings. It's good to be in a energetic frequency of love, in alignment with life, having understanding and understanding of all life has equipped us to up until this moment. I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. Exercise grateful and appreciativeness in your life, and life will show you grateful and appreciative back to you. Trust me. You ever see people trying to protect themselves from a life they ain't even living? Yeah, I know how it sounded, so I'm gonna say it again. You ever see people protecting themselves from a life that they're not even living? I don't know why that occurred to me, but that thought occurred to me in observing a show. A lot of people like that. Especially when you're drawn to certain things that don't come from your upbringing. You know, I can see where it's easy to be one of those people that trying to portray a life that you don't necessarily come from, or aligning ourselves. I can see where we can easily align ourselves up with energies for wanting to be in that energy, but not necessarily in the alignment with the energy that we want to be in. So in that sense, and then taking on the role of that space, so I can see where it's easy to protect yourself from a life you don't live energetically. But it's crazy to think about. How many of us grew up hearing money the root of all evil? How many of us realized that that was a damn lie? Reason being, I just got out the shower, ain't got my wallet or nothing on me. But reason being, if I drop some paper, okay, use this analogy right here. We're gonna say this money. We're gonna say this $1 million bill. If I drop it, What can it do in and of itself? This $1 million bill can't do nothing. But if I take this $1 million bill and I say, here, Mike, run to the store, it's a whole different thing. My point is, money is not the root of any evil. The people behind it can be. If I use this $1 million bill and pay somebody to go bust somebody else in the head, the money didn't do it. The money motivated them to do it, but it ain't the money's fault. It's the person's fault. Money is not the root of all evil. We were told a damn lie, but that's okay, cause by now we should have figured out a lot of that stuff out. My point was, many of us have heard money is the root of all evil, because some people just didn't understand or didn't comprehend the current, energetic current behind money for its first and forename to be called currency. Money is a currency. Money works like electricity, and our feelings control how the electric current operates within ourselves and in the universe. I don't want to make it so complicated because it's really not. That's just something I was in reflection about as well. Some people believe any publicity is good publicity, no matter how bad it may make people look, or no matter who it may affect. Some people believe any publicity is good publicity. I probably could have related to that place once upon in my life, but today, in my present, in my now, I will have to say that I beg to differ, because I care about how my actions affect other people. But some people feel like any publicity is good publicity, whatever it takes to go viral. And I think it's a sickness involved with that mentality, especially when it involves harming or bringing hurt to people just for publicity's sake. Energetically, I assume most of us know how to protect ourselves. First and foremost, from our own feelings, especially the negative ones. And most importantly, external, the feelings or vibrations that's emanated from others. I say that to say, don't allow anyone to make you feel less than you know you are. Because we've all heard the terms hurt people. Well, I want to add to that. Depressed people, depress people. If hurt people, then depress people, depress people. And feeling good people make people feel good. I think y'all catch it. Energetically, September, energetically, has been a month full of reassessing and reevaluating. If you've been reassessing and reevaluating, looking over your life, appreciating and depreciating where needed, then you should be in a good place or space energetically. September is a time for reflection, self-evaluation, reevaluation, reassessment, in the sense of where we are in relation to ourselves, then where we are in relation to everything else. What's practical? and what you or we are passionate about. It's a balancing that I find is very important in September. What are we passionate about versus what is practical? Because many of us are passionate about things that's not working for us in our everyday life, and that's my purpose of this point. What are we practical? What's practical versus what we're passionate about? Not even versus, because it shouldn't be a strain. The passion should complement the practicality. What I'm passionate about should be able to provide a way of living for me. That's my point. What are we passionate about, and what's practical? What's working for us, and what's not? What do we need to put more focus on, and what do we need to fall back from? It's all about the balancing. How are you making what you're passionate about a practice or practical in your day-to-day life? With that reflection, before I exit, all I want to say is people matter. If you take nothing from this segment, always remember, people matter. Feel good for no reason at all. I'll get back with y'all tomorrow. Peace.